Alright, how's it going, guys? So I got the zinc thing done, so we can now do this, which makes processed zinc turn into with carbon and oxygen, give us zinc ingots and sulfur dioxide. So we're gonna have to run a sulfur dioxide pipe out this way, go right along where we're making it, or where we're casting it here. I already have those all set up, and we need oxygen, so let's do this, and we can bring this one over for the oxygen that's needed for the copper, which it is going to use this carbon as well, but it's going to use it for fuel. And then we're going to do this and send that up there. So now we have our oxygen in both of them. And do I want to bring that? I really do want to bring that up one higher. Just rip this out of here. And I'll just change that in a minute. We can do this, which actually, wait a minute. We're going to have the copper coming up probably here. And we'll say the zinc coming up there. So we can do this. And then with that, we can do this and that. And then for right now, we'll just do that to get the carbon back over there. Alright, so once we get everything powered here, that'll take care of both of those. We can do these for inputting. So now we just need to get the processed copper and the processed zinc into these two. For anybody that is trying to, follow along what I'm doing, this is a chemical furnace, not a blast furnace. So you got to have that instead for that. And then we'll just put a couple of these down here. We'll do this for the copper, which actually, for the copper, we could run it off of there, but I'm almost wondering if I should. Where do we have the? We have copper and tin coming together, because we have the tin up there, and then we have the copper there. I'm just wondering if maybe I should. Nah. We'll just bring the copper down here. We can just run it right along here, I guess. By the way, we're working on the synthesis gas, which is going to be what we're doing next time. Yay, it's done. Plastic 2 will give us naphtha and polyethylene to make liquid plastic. I don't know that we really need it because we're getting plenty of plastic out of the way we're doing it right now, so we can wait on that one. Coal cracking, we can actually use coal for hydrogen sulfide, benzene, and methane. I don't think I'll do that one right now. Resin we can get from melamine and formaldehyde. Worker robot speed, absolutely. We'll do that first. That's hybrid catalysts. Purified water crystal. Yeah, that's just using the ceramic filters instead of coal filters. Might not be a bad idea. We definitely want to do this so we can get the greens. And let's get the... We need to get zinc. That's nickel. Nickel and zinc look a lot alike. So here's our zinc. So we need to run that down there. And I think we might actually be able to run it down this way. Yeah, we got plenty of room to run it that way. Because I don't have a whole lot of room going the other direction. And we were supposed to do another live stream to start clearing out spiders, but since this was Christmas, I took Saturday off basically. And today for me, which is Sunday, I was asleep the whole day. Alright, so we can just do this, and I think we're just going to bring copper down as well, so we'll just do this, and we'll put them both on the same line. So we can just jump that right down along there, and I do believe, well, that jump does not look like it will. So I guess I'll have to put this in here. Alright, so let's get a power pole, get that turned on. So that'll bring the zinc and copper in. And give me a minute, I'll run this. Be right back. Alright, I got the belt ran all the way down here. Just ran it all the way down and around right through here. We're going to be moving this solar field over into probably this area soon. I think we're going to put it like right in here so we're not on top of our oil. Crap, they're at it again. We'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like that thermal water stuff we can actually get mineral sludge out of. So I'm gonna do that next. And I've been scouring and I cannot find where they actually got through. I think they may have died eating the wall. I don't know if they killed each other with their effect stuff or what, but I don't see anything that got through. So I guess we'll just get back to work after I make this long trek back down there. So give me another minute and we'll be back to what we were doing. Alright, finally I got back over here. As soon as I got about halfway back, they started knocking on another part of the wall. Alright, so we need some fast inserters, probably, to input into these. And we want this for zinc. And we're going to use these to output, which will have go on both sides. And I'm not even sure this is going to be fast enough. I may have to put more of them in. We will find out here in just a second, though. Alright, so we need power here, power there, and we should be able to do this one here, and then there, and we can do one on each of those, and then either side of that. And that should do for, oh no. So I'm gonna need 2 there. Now we have brass. Really? Now you're gonna attack over there. And that's a bad place for them to be attacking at. So, I got the brass done. Let me go deal with these guys, and we'll work on the cement brick. Alright, they're dealt with. And this power needs to move. There we go. Alright, so now we need one here, one there, and we don't have to worry about this coming out on both sides because there's not going to be a whole lot of them. There we go, there is our brass. So we now have the aluminum taken care of. We have the brass taken care of. The only thing we need to get now is the cement bricks. So, let's look at those. Or concrete bricks, sorry. So we're making concrete, and we're doing that with stone, cement, and sand, because the other option is slag, and we don't have any slag left over right now. But we have the sand over here. We have buttloads of sand over here. And we've got the lime that we need over here for making the cement. So we just need to clear out some trees here, I guess. I think I just took a pipe out of there. Yes I did. There we go. Alright, so next we've got armored railway, electric filtered furnace I don't really care about. We still need to do a lot of the bio stuff, but still haven't gotten around to that yet. Solar energy 3, let's get this one done. Alright, so let's put this in properly. So we need concrete brick, which means we need stone brick, which means we need stone. And the only way to get stone is from crushed stone, and you only really get crushed stone from crushing ores or geodes or slag. So we're just gonna have to run stone down here somehow. Not quite sure how we're running it down here. We can run it out of this line right here, actually. And then just run this right along there, except for some reason that has not been upgraded to a yellow belt. Let's use our upgrade thing here. That's red, and that's yellow. Is that yellow? Alright, let's just change all of these to red. That way we know we have plenty coming up here. And then we'll use yellow this way. And we can run it all the way across this. Except we don't want to run it through here because this is a nice open area. So we'll just bring it down and across here. Now, where do we need to go down at? Basically, we can go down right beside the sulfur there. By the way, we have completely filled up on sulfur. And so I have put in a warehouse now for sulfur and just have it transferring over slowly. I'm sure at some point we'll figure out a use for it. Run this right down along through there. And we'll bring it across the top here because we know we need it for a couple things. Alright, so concrete. We need stone, cement, sand, and water in an assembly machine. Let's get the cement first, which is, we're not doing that one, we're doing this one. We're using silicon and lime. And we have limestone going in here and putting out lime. So we can actually, you know what we can do? We can just put, because there's only one output, we can put a secondary output on here. Leave that first one for the cement, or the brick stuff, the clay. And then we can run this one out and over to this area. So now all we need, and we're doing this in a assembler, right? No, we're doing this in a powder mixer. Alright, well, I guess we need to get the powder mixer made, which would be this, I think. Powder mixer. Apparently we can make tier 2. We'll go ahead and make that. Not sure how fast it is, so we'll just do 1 for right now. And we want that recipe. So now we need silicon. And that is the done silicon there. We do have a silicon line running down here somewhere, going to where we make our silicon fuels, which is over this direction. That's the silver. That's the silicon. Alright, so let's just do one of these. That way it's always going to the fuel maker first. And then we can run this down. And do I have any landfill on me? No, but I've got some iron, or some stone. I only need a couple. And we want to run right through here. Let's make about 16 of these. Whoa, 16 does the whole thing. Okay, we need way more than that. Alright, basically we just want to do right like that should work. Then we can run this right like that. And then I'll come down here and deal with the rest of that later. We're going to be filling all of this pool in here. Pond water area thing. This big ass body of water. We're going to be filling it in. Okay, so we're trying to get to over there. Jump through all of this. And we want to bring it in basically right underneath where the stone is. And then we can put these two together. And they can go right into there. And that'll make our silicon and our lime into the, how are you full on carbon dioxide? Oh, I think I took out the thing for the, yeah, that's not supposed to be going that way. It's supposed to be going that way. Because this is where we fill from. I'm guessing some of this goes out somewhere else, but that's the tank for that. So we definitely want that to be, let's just take that out of there, put that back in, because we're making carbon dioxide right over here. And we have it ran to where if we're low on carbon dioxide, it'll turn it on. So we should be okay with that. And that should stay empty now. And the silicon is just about here for the rest of these trees. Alright, so that'll make the cement. And we need that in a assembler. Let's grab an assembler. I'll put this down a couple blocks just in case we need to add more of those, because I'm guessing we probably will. So now where would cement be? There's the concrete brick we need. There's the liquid cement. Where is the... Well, I guess we'll just search, huh? Why do I not see it? Let's see. And we definitely have the recipe to do both of them. Maybe there's not a regular crafting, I gotta do it in here. Not showing up in here either. Well, it's gotta be in one of these somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just completely... I'm an idiot, ain't I? Yes, what we're looking for is concrete, not cement. Grrr. Alright, so we want this recipe. Stupid. Alright, so now we need water, which we have water coming out of a ground bore right here that we can bring over. Kind of amazed I used a ground bore when I got water right there, but it works. I had a bunch of them left over that I didn't really need. Alright, so now we just need the cement, the stone, and the sand. So we need to get from here. This. And then we can put that there. And it'll go there. I don't know how many it needs for it, but we can figure that out. Now let's do that. And we want to bring the stone down like this. We'll have it go in. Okay, and then we need the sand. And we have sand right here. We can just bring that up. And in the side, we'll see how slow this is. We may have to do more, and something's attacking somewhere. And I didn't see that. It does look like it might be a little bit on the slow side. So I may have to change that around just a bit. I can grab fluid handling 3. But for right now, we need to get, so we need to make concrete brick. And we also need to make concrete. We also need to do this block, which either needs iron or we can just do, oh yeah, we don't want that recipe. We want this recipe. So that's done in an assembly machine. This is done in assembly machine. We also need to do this, which needs a furnace. And then we're also going to need the reinforced ones, which need steel, and it's also in there. Alright, so can I now finally make electric furnaces? Electric furnace recipe. Thank goodness. Alright, so we'll just put that right there. And that like that. That'll make our stone into stone brick. And we can have it output. And then we're going to have the concrete go into, I need to move those down just a bit. That way I got room here. So we want this one to go into the concrete brick. We want this one to go into the concrete bricks. And then we want this one for the reinforced concrete brick. So we just need to bring this down and across. That'll fill all three of them up. We'll do something like that for the power. So that'll make us concrete. We don't need a bunch of it at a time. This needs to have the stone. So we'll just run this down like so. This needs stone as well. So I might actually break this off and put it over, but I guess for right now we'll just do it like this to see which one is faster. I need that to drop that into there. And that looks like it's plenty fast enough at the moment. So that'll give us our concrete brick. Now once we need the reinforced, we can just throw some steel in here and we'll have the reinforced one as well. And I think what we're going to do for right now is make 3 steel chests. That'll be big enough. And we'll just have each one of these output into them. I'm going to let them fill the whole thing. This will just be a buffer. And then this is the concrete we can walk on as well. So I can actually replace the stone brick we have up there for that with that, and it'll make us walk faster. Once we actually get to where we start putting worker bots covering our entire factory, then I will probably just coat the whole place in it, because it's just silicon, sand, and lime. Nothing really to mess around with there. We can't put the... Oh, we can put these down too. I wonder if they're faster. Walking speed 150. Walking speed 140. Walking speed 155. So this one is faster. And it does look like we definitely need that going a little bit faster. But it looks like this is what's holding them up. So we'll go ahead and make another powder mixer and put in here. Well, actually, let's just do this since it isn't going that fast. This is going to be an issue though. How are we going to do the output here? Let's do it like this. Move that over one. Move that over one. And that's not over far enough. Over there. So we can just have that output that way, that output that way. And then we can just have this come out like that. And bring it over there. And that'll go like that. There. And I should be able to take both of those out of there. Just put in one bigger one. Oh, it takes like 6 to run this thing. Oh yeah, so I might have to make that a little bit bigger area to keep up with this stuff. Which is not a big deal. We got plenty of room in here. And the stone bricks is going plenty fast. So the only thing we really need to do is maybe make this area bigger. And maybe make a couple more of those. But this is enough to get the beginning stuff done. So now with that we can do we can finally get rid of this residual gas, turn it into synthesis gas, because we can now make our gas refinery, which needed brass pipes, aluminum plates, and concrete bricks. And we now have all three. So that is what we'll be doing in the next one. See you guys then.